Quality and performance are no doubt essential considerations as well. However, much of manufacturing product development is about providing for reasonably acceptable solutions at the least possible cost. Now, previously, when the world was not as volatile as it is today, the procurement of raw material from different locations was rather predictable. And so the cost estimates for mass production were more often than not reasonably consistent. Back then, the expenditure forecasting sequence, it did not have to account for the kind of aggressive geopolitical risk that we have to see through in the current times. And the investors are obviously watching. They realize that the international shipping routes are evidently under strain. They are also feeling the effect from the ongoing trade wars, and they're also feeling the burnt from the active combat engagements that are happening between different nations through proxies for strategic routes and for the valuable natural resources, and now for these rare earth elements as well. So consequently, the investors, they are looking to secure the regional supply chains, and in that sense, they're focused on establishing their manufacturing units in places that have got all-encompassing resources. Because their intent is to be able to receive an uninterrupted supply of what they need to be able to match with the new and dynamic production demands. It's as simple as that. So, while there's an initial premium in setting up the manufacturing facilities at rather feasible destination in terms of secured supply chains, accessibility of the resources, etc., the cost of operations can then be managed by optimizing operational workflows and by maximizing productivity. So, in this context, the World Economic Forum has identified 7 factors to suggest which countries in the world today have that which it takes to offer strategic advantage to investors that are looking up to set new manufacturing facilities. Now, these 7 factors include physical and intelligent infrastructure, a good mix of energy resources, innovative technology systems, labor flexibility, retention, and skills, favorable fiscal and regulatory policies, obviously a non-threatening geopolitical landscape, and also they are looking for basically having a collaborative approach with the local government infrastructure in terms of the ESG initiatives. So you see, these 7 factors provide for a relatively simplified outlook, but the effort and the thought behind things is rather far-reaching, because each of these 7 factors, they call upon a deliberate focus and a development sort of initiative to be able to ultimately take it down for good effect.